Good evening, everyone. Am I audible to everyone? Hello? Hello? I don't think I'm audible to anyone. Good evening, everyone. Am I audible? ये add to the stream करना है यहाँ से सबको. Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes. Yes, you're
Sir, I'm
audible.
audible.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
आवाज क्यों नहीं आ रही किसी की? Hello? Just wait a minute. I think there is some glitch happening. Give me 1 minute. Yes. Good evening, everyone. Am I audible to everyone? Audible?
Yes.
Great, great. Good evening and welcome to today's panel discussion on the impact of AI and technology on the legal industry, hosted by Rest the Case. So I'd like to invite each of our panelists to introduce themselves and share a bit of their background. Let's start with Advocate Dr. Ashok Shende. I think he's not there. So let's start with Advocate Jatin Sharma. Can you give us a little introduction about yourself?
Yeah, hello, everyone. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Very good evening to everyone, and I'm thankful for this panel discussion hosted by Rest the Case. Uh, I am here in Delhi, and I'm Delhiite actually. And since last more than 15 years, I'm practicing as an advocate in corporate law, IPR, and property laws. And in my journey, I have gone through so many cases where I have defended the government as well as lost a lot of PILs also in before High Court of Delhi as well as Chandigarh and Haryana. And we have three offices in India. here in Delhi, Gurgaon, and Mumbai. And my background is that I'm LLM in corporate laws. I completed in from MUIT. It's in Uttar Pradesh, right? And I have done so many corporate and financial laws specialist courses. And my firm is heading towards the corporate law practice, especially. And we are just serving to the nation as all are doing. Thank you.
Great, sir.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Advocate Anmol Sharma, can we have a little introduction of yours, please?
Yeah, definitely. First of all, thank you for inviting us.
Sure, sir.
I'm fairly new to the field. Obviously, my senior, Mr. Jatin, is quite a learned man here. But it's been 3 years since I've been practicing. I worked with Justice Bamba as a legal researcher in High Court. And since then, I've been practicing on my own. I have worked in criminal cases and constitutional cases. I've seen after Union of India's panel also. So, yeah, fairly new, but I feel like I can learn a lot from the panelist.
Great, sir. Great, sir. So, Advocate Dr. Ashok Ginde, can I have little introduction of yours, please?
Sure, sure. Thank you for inviting me for this panel discussion on a very emerging issue. So this was from my side, I think. So I was in economics, post retirement, I started to work. And, I am in litigation, mostly I deal with the mediation of arbitration matters. I am a designated mediator on behalf of practice law and also mediators and on various economic jurisdictions by government, knowledge, national then KC law, and I deal with industry matters related to the consumer and medical. This is
Great, sir. Great, sir. So, now let's jump to our first question. How is AI currently being utilized in the legal industry? And what are its most significant contributions so far? How is it being used these days?
Okay, so I was going through some research, and Chief Justice of India, Dr. D.Y. Chandrachud, he has been extensively working upon utilizing AI under the legal system. I remember there was some panel some discussion going on, and he also introduced Suvas, if you know about that. I guess my panelists also know about that. That there is a Suvas system that has been introduced in Supreme Court of India for converting the text in English. Basically, it converts all the text that have been filed to a normal language in any text that can be from any language that is being used throughout the Indian country. So, uh, by far, this is one thing that is being used in Indian judiciary. Other than that, in there is one other case that I observed. Uh, I guess goes by the name of it was in New York. It goes by the name of New York in Da Silva More, which utilized AI for assisting the prosecution team to convert and to utilize the evidences that we have that they had to properly analyze them. They were using it for fingerprint analysis, blood spatter analysis, and many more things which helped them. So it was one of the landmark cases that I have observed, which used AI in support.
I think uh, shall I speak? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
Yeah. So artificial intelligence, in my knowledge, is engaging being utilized in legal industry. Many of the law firms are using artificial intelligence. And we understand that it has got its own advantages and the benefits. Like AI-powered systems can quickly analyze the database, quickly analyze the matters and the facts of the case, the pattern, the contracts, And main benefits of the artificial intelligence, in my opinion, I see they streamline the legal process because lawyers they are very busy. Lot of papers are there, so much of huge data is there, and so because of the artificial intelligence, we understand that it streamlines the entire legal process and save the time of the lawyer. Then there is no risk management in the compliance. Corporate, particularly corporate governance, will understand that this risk management compliance is necessary and it is constantly changing. So AI will help in all these matters. Then quality assurance, because there is uniformity, there can be different thing, different interpretation. So quality assurance and uniformity, I feel that that's also one of the reason advantage of the artificial intelligence and being used by the legal professionals and most of the law. Then organizational efficiency, because there are so much of the delays in the justice system in this country. Because of the complexities and the technicality involved, so much of the procedure involved, so much of the interpretation of the various laws, the thousands of the laws are there. So it naturally creates the organizational efficiency. You can immediately take the decision whether at the lawyer side or the whether at the judicial side. There is algorithm of the strategic decision making. It becomes very difficult as a human being. You can understand we have got limited efficiency and capacity, but human judgment and human expertise will always necessary in such cases. But or artificial intelligence will help in those cases in streamlining the entire procedure. Then so much of the workload you understand that all advocates have joined, and they will understand that this workload is too much actually. So much of the cases in various different places. So work management will be there. It will also reduce the workload of the lawyer. They will be able to devote more time for the learning and gaining more and more knowledge and critically analyzing the facts of a particular case. Then enhancing client service. It will also help the clients for properly connecting with the clients, accessing the client. I think this is the significance of use of AI in the legal profession.
Yes.
I think more than 80% has been covered by my co-panelists. But I would like to just add on only one particular thing that anything which streamline and simplifies your efficiency to execute your existing task, not as a lawyer but as a legal assistant also in the office of the lawyer as well as in the office of a judge. So AI is a tool which is being used by not only in India but worldwide to enhance the efficiency first of all, where the we can just use it as a our virtual legal assistant, where the most of the works which my learned friend Dr. Ashok has mentioned that a lot of courts are overburdened actually, even in India also. If we go into the past, let's say if I take around the year of 1995 or 1996, right? That time the Information Technology Act was not there, so that is proven record that in India the technology was not up to mark, right? That's why the law has enacted. Similarly, when if we go into the actual ancient time where the Charles Babbage invented computers, so in humans, what had happened that people have started thinking that computer will come and they will swipe off our jobs or our activities. No, but it has been utilized in a manner which has emphasized the efficiency actually. And as on today, if we are living in 2024, and down the line of 6 years, what will happen? That a child of 10 years will also use the AI, right? Even the cars are also coming up with the MG actors are using AI. So similarly, the impact in the legal industry is also gradually increasing day by day. The impact is that how you the lawyer has started using in their offices to emphasize their efficiency as well as to minimize the risk involved into the mistakes actually. When we draft some contracts, we do not review sometimes some points which are very crucial, but what we want to write, sometimes the opposite side also makes their own views on that, and they also suggest something, so it prolonged the entire turnaround time actually. So the contract negotiation is also one of the part which I have personally gone through, where I have utilized a lot of AI tools to manage and review the contracts. Even in IPR practice also, it is efficiency. The efficiency is being enhanced day by day. by using the AI. So I would like to just be, because it was just to add on into the comments which my co-panelists have mentioned, because they have almost covered a lot of things and intelligently they have covered.
Sure, sir. So can you tell us some AI tools which you've been using for the legal research and all? Like what kind of
Look,
legal
frankly speaking, there are a lot of AI tools actually, and
at legal
today,
legal in legal tech space also they have launched few for the document review and all, right?
no,
Have you been using it?
no. I'll just explain you one thing. That have you ever heard about the legal research online?
Legal research online.
Online, right?
No, I have not heard
What
about
is
this.
no? SCC online. Have you heard?
Yes, yes,
Manupatra, have you heard?
yes, yes, yes.
Right? What are they using actually? They are using the algorithm AI. They are just providing you the information which is specified by them, right? If my
Okay.
learned friend, I think Mr. Amol has mentioned that he has conducted some research and he was mentioning about one of the software as well as the other things. So it is AI enabled. As on date, if I go with this particular, if you are talking about the lot of different kind of tools for the contract management, for the other managements. So even the Manupatra has also started one contract manage, right? Where you have to just go down into your particular topics and the issues which you want to create, and then they will, that particular software will create a complete contract for you. But anyhow, you have to somewhere, you have to incur your own efforts, human efforts and intelligence also. Let's say LexisNexis has also introduced LexisNexis India, right? So they have also mentioned a lot of services which they are providing, which is AI enabled. Case text is also one of that, right? Juristech is also one of that. So there are a lot of what we are using mostly I am associated with Manupatra actually since long, and I'm using their online tech as well as their law firm management software is also there, and the other software are also there.
So they have also integrated AI into their software now, Manupatra.
Yes,
Almost every single online
they have
platform
to,
that
yeah.
is being
So the
utilized
legal
for
research is so legal research is kind of little easy now, like if you compare it with the past.
You have to be very intelligent if you want to gain something from the AI actually.
Yes.
So
It's
if you
basically
are
if you know
putting
how
correct,
to prompt them, basically the command you give, that's how you get the
it's
reply.
all about your how input you are
How prompt you are.
putting in, and then the result is coming out. So
Yes.
technically
that is
speaking.
creating a very safer and easiest efficient way to use your time.
Basically, you should know how to command AI to get the best results.
Correct, that's true.
Right, sir? So do you think there is so what are the potential ethical concerns surrounding the use of AI? Like what are the ethical concerns? How can the legal industry ensure that AI tools are used responsibly?
There's, I guess there is no ethical way to say it, but okay, I'll take a course of this. First, ethic. What does ethics mean?
So ethically in a way that
If you okay, in a way, if yeah, please go on.
so like if someone wants to draft a document, maybe a
Okay,
simple notice, they'll go to
okay.
ChatGPT, put some information, get the draft done. So do you think that that thing has been replaced with the lawyers and normal man can also
No.
draft a notice?
Okay, drafting is one thing that anybody can do, but it takes a lawyer's mind to understand what is necessary and what is not. You have to include everything, or you have to substitute something. So while drafting, everybody thinks that I need to put every single thing, every part of my story in that particular draft, but it is not always important. Sometimes if you add extra information to your draft, even the judges get confused because you are not getting to the point. Your draft is not able to tell what you want. You are not able to ask for the proper relief that you seek. So yeah, definitely anybody can draft using an AI tool, or as you said, Chat GPT. But again, there should always be a human touch, and there should always be a legal attuned mind that is being applied, which is what my point of view is. There has been a scene where a judge has dictated a judgment, I guess it was from Punjab. I don't know the, I don't remember the name of the
Yeah,
case.
Punjab. Yeah,
But yeah, Punjab and Haryana High Court has used ChatGPT to dictate judgment.
Yes, yes.
But again, while dictating that judgment, it is my point of view that there has been a loss of human touch, a loss of compassion, empathy, sympathy. Every
Is
person,
it a lot of human touch or is it a lot of lawyer touch? So basically, if
both.
we say human touch, so do you think AI is helping in like normal people to make these services more accessible, affordable without the lawyer? Or this AI is only helping lawyers, or is it helping to normal people also to draft their own documents, or maybe just to upload the notice and take a reply from ChatGPT? What do you think on this?
Okay. Even if you can use internet to get access or gain access to everything, you need to have a common sense. Not everybody is able to use it as properly. It will be a little controversial statement, but to use certain things, to use certain tools, you need to know the applicability of the tools as well. In India, not everybody is that educated. So for that also, you need to first tell them what AI is. If we go to the lower level, to the tehsildar level or to the rural areas, you barely see people using anything that is related to AI. The best source they can have is through YouTube. Most streamed YouTube is the most streamed thing that is available in the rural areas. But if we ask them to, okay, if they have to send a notice to somebody, how are they gonna be able to tell what they want to the AI tool so that it can draft an adequate uh, substance for them, which they can further file or send it to somebody who they want to gain relief from. So
So
my main
basically,
point is
AI is going to help to the people who
who are
have
able to use it, who are
who
able
have
to
this
better use it.
who knows how to command AI,
But I'll,
ChatGPT for
I'll
their.
Exactly.
I'll just
yeah.
clarify more the point of view of my co-panelist Amol. It's a two way actually to look at the coin. One is that there is a sword which you are holding in your own hand, and either you can just go and struck off that in the wall, or you can just win a war in the battlefield. So it is, since I think 1990s we are using the internet in India, and if we are using the internet, so how many people are misusing it too, right?
Yeah.
So AI is also one of the tool which you should know better than how to use it. With regard to the your question that ethical use is there or not, or whether it will replace the human beings or not, or the lawyer touch is also required if the somebody is putting their legal notice into the AI tool. I'll just cut down the entire story, but I'll just say that the job of a lawyer cannot be replaced by AI.
True, true. That's true.
It is a helping hand. The
It's a helping hand.
common man can go to the court, and in the constitution also it has been given a right to you that you can go and argue before the court, right? You no need to hire any lawyer, but even though court asks for the legal aid, you please go and just engage someone, because there is a limited access of the understanding of law. Everybody can read the law, but nobody can understand the law accurately.
Yeah,
It is
nobody
all
can
about
interpret it.
understanding.
You're right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
So if you have the better understanding about how to use your AI tool, then you can gain so many fruits. Then if you are law graduated and you have done so many internship by using AI to draft your reply or other things, that is okay. If it is up to your particular your
Yes,
own
sir.
case. But with regard to the consultation to the other clients or any common person, the work of a lawyer cannot be replaced by AI at all. It is a helping tool. That's it. With regard to the ethical use, definitely it is a sword in your hand. You have to use, you have to choose, first of all.
Sure, sure.
and also actually, yeah, in conclusion of adequate testing. I want to introduce some advantage. He rightly said that human mind cannot be replaced because lawyers has been necessary. We consider the criminal cases. Mentioning a state of mind is an important element to be considered while normally police are considering that particular case. Similarly, any case, all the facts can differ. There cannot be informative. Algorithm will be the same result. Different circumstances can be there, different situation can be there. So liar skills and lawyers' involvement is very essential. Though AI is equally useful in the legal profession for the efficiency and all this is what writing laws or the depends on. But lawyers' expertise and lawyers' skills and lawyers' expertise is very important. You don't know where you utilizing or using the artificial intelligence. That's what I think.
Okay. So, sir, how much do you think this is reliable? How much is the accuracy of this AI influence?
No, because it has to be supported by an expert. It has to be supported by lawyers' mind. Because everything can be informed. You put something like that, algorithm will work like that, result will be like it cannot be the same thing in case of profession. Legal profession facts are different, situation different, situation of a particular person may be different. So all artificial intelligence should always be supported by the lawyer's mind and the expertise. Then the result will be found.
Sure, sir. So, sir, how much do you think this is accurate, this AI influence, like accuracy, efficiency, like in contract analysis,
No,
document
there cannot
review?
be 100% accuracy. There cannot be. That's why Indian Supreme Court also not total access to the AI. They are partially using the AI by the regulatory and some tools are being used. But they have not totally accepted. Indian Supreme Court has not totally accepted artificial intelligence. Otherwise, judgment may there may be error in the judgment.
Mr. Jatin Sharma, do you have anything to say on this? कितना accuracy है इसमें? AI influence?
Yes, if we have infused the correct information, so yes, there is a accuracy on the part at the up to an extent, actually, not the complete accuracy you can find out in any tool which is used or created for the artificial use. Actually, it's an artificial tool. Ultimately, you have to just utilize your own mind and experience also. What kind of words are required to be infused into that, what kind of empathy and sympathy you can, it's just can give you the benefit with the efficiency up to a 50, 60, 70% maximum. But ultimately the lawyer's job is here for, it can mitigate the risk of the inaccuracy in the sentences and all other things, but it cannot resolve your case point of view. That
So
cannot
it
be
can
done.
only help for maybe for
Only
due
for the
diligence
drafting and research up to a level, but
up to a
ultimately
level.
you are a lawyer and you have two legs to go to the courtroom and you have to argue by your own.
That's
Right?
there, sir.
Because India has not been developed yet up to a level where the AI is listening your cases. It's not like that. The
Yeah, yeah.
human being is sitting as a judge and human being as a lawyer has to argue the case, right? So AI can just help you up to a level, right? It's not replacing you, and the accuracy with regard to that, it's up to your human mind only.
So basically, it'll help all junior lawyers and paralegals to research in a better way.
Maximum level in our law firm. We have more than 20 25 law interns, right?
Yes, sir.
Paralegal staff. So they use all this chat gpt and
ChatGPT.
all AI tools and manupatra, lot of things they are doing. And when they bring it to me, right, or their senior associate or our principal associate, so at that particular time we always make alarm their mind of thinking that what are you doing, actually you can't give us but copy paste, you have to apply your mind.
Sure, sir. So what does the cybersecurity play in this increasing role of AI?
So much, too much. It's
Can
actually
you?
completely based on
Yes.
that, because the cybersecurity is playing a very unique role in this. Ultimately you are using what, it's a artificial intelligence, is a tool, right? And there is
Yes.
a very big issue of the confidentiality, right? Where this particular, all these tools are connected with the centralized their complete hub,
Net
the
network of
data centers actually. So the data centers are used for storing of the data which you are putting down into this. Even the chat
Yes.
GTP also,
So
right?
every time someone is using ChatGPT, they are taking the data and they'll use this for further research, maybe something like that.
That is they are doing. Actually, it is a system to collate your data. Even not chat GPT. Don't go to that. Your Facebook is also having the data center. Your Instagram has also. Your YouTube has. Your Gmail, Google, everything is having in US and other outside of India. So they are collecting your entire the your mindset actually. How do you use your Google panel,
Yes.
and how do you use your other tools also? So there is
And
a
I,
very big threat on this cyber security if you are not using a correct tool.
in any which ways, this whole legal data is available on our government websites, all the judgments, everything. So I think AI can, even research that data also, because it's already available, everything on internet, all
Not
the orders,
not
judgments, most of them. So do you
see.
think AI has that capability to summarize how many cases this one lawyer has won and take that data from, that Supreme Court thing?
You're talking about data analytics actually.
Yes.
You're talking about the data analytics.
That is very different from cybersecurity.
Yes.
Cybersecurity basically deals with your data being shared to multiple entities without your knowledge,
Yes.
and it may or may not cause you either financial or personal problems. And there are multiple things on internet that you can find. Judgments are not the only thing. You can find in personal
Information.
information about a person.
Sure, sure. You're
And
right.
yeah, so that is what exactly the AI has to deal with. AI, again, what AI is? An algorithm that we have put into a system. And if we add on to one more thing, AI is now at that level that it can auto learn. Okay, so auto learning of certain things may also get you entangled with the wrong side of the cyber hub, wrong side of the cyber security issues. That, okay, your IP address is being traced by somebody, and your personal information is on your computer, and that person is able to get into your system through that IP address. But to track that particular IP address, there is also an AI that is being used. There is also an AI tool that is being used, because the security now, the systems that we have are already so packed with the security guidelines that not it is very difficult for you to break into it. But again, with the use of AI, there is a constant learning pattern. When there is a constant learning pattern, they can constantly use that to break the security protocols that are embedded in your system, which can take your personal information, your medical information, your financial information from you and use it against you, or in anything else. So, what my major concern is, okay, judgments, and you were saying about the judgments and how much a lawyer has done, it can be tracked. That is not the concern. The concern is the cases that we are filing.
No,
It
actually, what I
has,
was trying to say is that, according to Bar Council Rule number 26, lawyers
yeah,
are not allowed to solicit or market their work, right?
yeah,
So,
that's
if this AI can help a normal client to tell this lawyer has won this much cases in his past life, this much he has done. So, according to that, if they are trying to give you the best lawyer, do
mm-hmm.
you think that could be a threat?
No.
No, because every
Because
lawyer
of
is
the
best in his
judicial,
own
because
field.
you see, all judicial stack data is available online. Because AI is vast, they can use the whole data to analyze that Mr. Anmol has won how many cases, how many pending cases, what are his actually winning number of stories and everything. And according to that, if AI starts recommending that this lawyer is best for your case and this lawyer is not good for your case, so do you think this can be a little trouble in future?
This will be definitely a trouble, because see, what I feel is every advocate is best in the field. Their knowledge is what they have gained through their experience.
Sure.
A person getting more cases does not mean the other person who is not getting that many cases is not that educated or is not that talented to take over your case and make you get the relief that you want.
Yes, sir, sure. I agree with you. So that could be a threat too, right? If AI starts analyzing all your previous history and
Yeah,
then start
that
recommending clients that, according to the facts of your case, this lawyer is not good for you, this lawyer is good for you. So it
Yeah.
could be a threat too in future,
yeah,
right?
definitely that will
That
make
will
your
go
that will
against the
make it
professional
a
ethics.
biased system. That
That
will
will
make
go
it
against the professional ethics of our country. Yeah, that will go against the professional ethics of our country. But whatever is the public domain information is there, that is always available for the public. Otherwise, it is a
Yeah,
violation
that's
of
the
the law.
reason they have prohibit the they lawyers are not allowed to market or
I'll
solicit
just
their work.
intervene into this. I'll just
Professional ethics.
add on
Violation.
Yes,
that first of all, you are correctly said that it is the provision under the law. The lawyer cannot solicit. The
yes,
lawyer, it is a
yes,
responsibility of the lawyer.
yes, sir.
Now, whatever the information is available online
Yes, sir.
on the public domain, it's altogether different thing. People
Yes,
how they're using it,
yes,
but they cannot use it to benefit a single or particular person. They cannot do that, right? So that's why there are so many judgments. There recently, I think Kerala High Court has also taken some sumoto view on that. But
Madras High Court
Madras,
judgment
correct, correct,
2008.
correct.
But I'll tell
So
you, sir, so basically, it's the client who is using this to analyze the lawyer.
no,
Lawyers
no,
are not
no,
allowed, but
no, no,
clients
no.
are allowed now.
No, no,
Clients
no,
can
no.
use that
Every
algorithm.
case, look, you have to appreciate the point that every case is unique,
Yes, sir, for sure.
right? So, if there is a law, pet format of law, and there is a fact, if the fact is also in dilemma, right, which has to be proved in, right, it is required to be proved. And if there is any something has happened in the trial, which because of that reason it has not been proved, it doesn't mean that every person who is fighting for the, let's say,
No, it cannot be
constitution,
that accurate for sure. The way you
right,
say it cannot be. A
right.
person can
So
just take a little help out of it, which is actually, I think, it's not a nice thing. It could be it could be a
yes,
threat to lawyers if people start using that
definitely.
AI, to figure out which lawyer is best for me according to the facts of the case, like normal thing. But so let's start taking some questions, sir. So we have our audience here. So there is Tejas Gaikwad who is asking, sir, how can the legal industry balance using AI tools with the need for human judgment?
you can always
How can
pour.
the legal industry balance using AI tools with the need for human judgment?
What I feel that, yeah, you can use AI certainly for the efficiency and yeah, teaching the work and everything. But as I mentioned in the two panels also, that we should always use the lawyer's expertise because when there is a necessary state of mind, many facts are there, have different from case to case from the circumstances. So naturally, that whatever data is collected, the algorithm is artificial. Whatever we may do, they will do like that. There is no human element. But I personally feel that human element, that is lawyer's expertise certainly necessary. And that whatever information we gather from the artificial intelligence, that should be corroborated with the human mind of the particular lawyer or the expertise of the particular lawyer. That is what I feel.
And now we have Dhanashri asking, is there any resistance from lawyers in adopting new technologies?
I feel like no, there is not because it is only helping in the legal field. Our research is getting better. We are getting the adequate judgments that we want.
Yeah.
We are getting the baseline of what a proposition can be. We are matching that with the facts that we have of the current case. So I don't think there is any resistance from lawyers. Okay, there might be some resistance to adapting it, but once the person is able to adapt to it, they are easily and they are happily using the tools. It's about the adaptability rather than the resistance. You have to adapt to the particular thing.
No, actually,
Yes,
I'll just
Dhanashri,
add on into
that's the
this.
answer.
Like you have asked a very specific question that any resistance from the lawyers in adopting new technologies, but the new technologies are always there to enhance your efficiency, right? So the lawyers are in as on date in need of such kind of technologies which can enhance their practice as well as the which can be a value added solution for them, Right. So, because if they are adding some or adopting some good technologies, so it will definitely help out to the courts as well as their clients, because the client is looking for the real time benefit as well as the information from the lawyer's office, as well as the courts are also having a lot of work. So, the time management will also be one of the tool where the lawyers, by using the new technology, can save the time not only in the litigation but as well as in other sites also. So I don't think so it apart from that, having that kind of mindset, yes, it is for the helping of the lawyer's office, so there should be any resistance from anywhere.
Sure, sir. So we have another question from Mr. Dhananjay Gaurav, which says, are current data protection measures enough to keep up with the new tech threats?
No,
No.
no,
A
obviously.
direct slap on the system actually.
I think it will come up with the
Okay.
cases. More the cases, more the law will be made. Before that, I think no, nothing is going to happen.
I
That's
also
why I
think
said it's a direct slap on the system actually.
Yeah, of course, because there is no current data protection measures have been taken.
I
AI
also
is
How
vast.
we are
AI
struggling
can,
since 2000, how we are struggling since 2000 when we
yeah,
enacted the Information Technology Act in India.
Yeah.
Until date,
yes,
there is a cyber stalking, is a hacking. And what kind of presumption has been taken by the courts, right? Because the knowledge of the data protection as well as the technology is biggest hurdle. Even the investigating agencies are also not able to understand the how
There's
to
a long
track
way
the
to go.
hackers.
We are still long way to go. We are
it's a
still
long
long
way to
way to
go.
go. Yeah, it's a long way to go.
I also feel
You have to adapt to it.
yeah, yeah. I also feel that present data protection field Act 2023. Though law is good, there are no adequate measures or the remedial measures, and we need that advanced technology to implement the data protection because it has international jurisdiction. Somebody must be actually outside India, and so there are a lot of limitations are there. And I always feel that artificial intelligence is good for the lawyers for efficiency or it will improve how these contract everything and intelligence for a large amount of data. But certainly one thing somebody might have rightly said that it needs technological expert. Without technology expert, whether it's cybersecurity, whether artificial intelligence, so lawyers, legal profession should be assisted with the technological expert. Otherwise, it will not be meaningful.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir. So we have another question from Yatharth Garg. He's asking, in a perfect world, what kind of AI tools will lawyer work with? Maybe doc drafting or legal research, etc. You have any idea about AI tools specifically for legal industry, or everyone is using Chat GPT, Copilot, these apps?
Chat
For
G,
research,
Chat
no.
G,
For research, no.
GPT and co-pilots are the frequently known tools
Yes,
actually. That's why people are using it. Even the common people are also using. But if you're talking about specifically for the contract management and drafting, so there are other tools also which have been designed only for the legal
yes,
industry, right? Let's say if you are, as we are using for, let's say, Manupatra, right? So they do have a lot of other tools also, and even LexisNexis is also having, as I mentioned. So we can just mention the list of that, and you can just choose one of that. But with regard to the yes, your question, frankly speaking, no AI tool is perfect, or no AI tool can help you up to a level where you are thinking that you can just infuse your data and you can just take a printout of a contract or some legal research. No, ultimately you have to, after getting the the outcome of that AI tool, you have to apply your mind. Then only you can just have a very perfect contract management or the legal research.
yes. So basically, it'll help you to do better research, better document drafting. Maybe some typo errors will be gone, all those things. But any which
Again,
ways, lawyer is needed to use all these.
Yes.
there is no single tool to use. You can always take help from other tools, but again, you have to also apply your mind, because
Yeah,
after all, it is your mind that is gonna get you out of the the loopholes, the law, how you can
It's
mold it.
basically your mind which you command to AI to get the best answers.
Exactly, basically that.
So basically, how good you are at prompting them, that's how you can get the good
How
results.
about you are at commanding what you are required to get,
Yes, right.
rather than just typing in the basic proposition and getting out answers that are very random and very basic. You can actually get a proper, just type in the proper commands, get the proper essentials that you want, and then continue with the work. That is probably the best you can do right now, because you can use 10 AI tools. All 10 of those tools are going to give you 10 different answers. No same tool is going to give you answer the in the same paragraph or same line or same, in fact, the same word. Different AI tools, different algorithm, different answers. So you have to apply your mind to see what is best for you. So
Yes.
my answer will be no. There is nothing, no single tool that can help in drafting or in legal research.
So we have another question from Pratap Singh Tor. What cost benefits can law firms expect from adopting AI technologies? Do you think any cost saving will be there with this?
I think
Actually, as on date, the AI tools are really very expensive, frankly
Expense.
speaking. If you are talking about a very
Yes.
authentic tool, then it is really very expensive. And the cost of AI tool or any management tool or any software which you call on, so they are charging per table per system actually. So ultimately, if you have, let's say, 20, 30 people in your law firm at least, then it is, gradually increasing your cost. With regard to the, yes, interns are using that. So the interns are not having that kind of professional uh, acumen to analyze anything. So they can just help you up to a level, or any associate or any person who is working on the directly or indirectly on the contract drafting, review, vetting, all these things. Up to a level you can help. But if you are thinking that by using chat gpt you can do everything in your law firm, no,
Not possible.
not
You need a
possible.
specific you need specific legal tech tools for that.
Legal
So
tech
I'm
tool,
sure
and it will be very costly.
it will be costly. Tech will be costly, but the quality will be improved. So there is no point of saying that it will be cost effective. Yes, the quality will increase, but the cost is not going to get decreased. That is for sure.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
because anyway you
it
will
is
need lawyers to operate AI as well.
No,
ऐसा तो होगा नहीं कि AI
actually,
खुद ब खुद काम
yes,
करेगा.
yes. Actually, what is happening that if you are using today Chat GPT, so it is your free module. Then
Yes.
there is a 4.0, 3.0, 5.0. So every time they are increasing, and efficiency is increased, and your limit to use it is also increased. But your pocket is also empty then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think the more data they are collecting, their algorithm is getting better and better, and they're charging
Yes,
also for that. The
yes,
better they
that's
are
why.
becoming, the better prices they have.
You know what is happening today? The
Yes.
Google has provided you one particular tool to search anything as a Google engine. So now you are addicted to that. Similarly, ChatGPT has also provided you a free tool, free platform for a time being. Now you are addicted to that. Then you have to, take a subscription of the another better version of that. So it's a marketing tool, nothing else, right? But ultimately, if you are able to pay that much, yes, it is going to help up to a level. But your human touch is also required. Your legal acumen and your mindset is also required to be applied.
But for that, you have to have that much money in your pocket, because, like, okay, I am fairly new to the field, so I know how difficult it is to survive. I've seen people who have been working for like 7 8 years independent practice. They are not getting cases. They are not even able to like get the basic income out of their profession. So yeah, it if it becomes cost effective, then it might be beneficial for the law firms. But till the time they cost like
I don't think it will be cost effective because lawyers care more about the quality, looking for something cheap. They will spend money for all these
Exactly.
softwares
So
to
they
give the
cannot
better
compromise
results.
with the quality. They cannot
Yeah.
compromise
Yeah.
with the quality because it
And
will
I
Quality
be
think
at the
this
quality is
stake of
digital
the
always
client.
industry, they are not looking for anything cheaper. They want something better only. They will maybe something
exactly.
economical software they want, but they are not looking for use. They are not using it to for the costing basically. They are everyone is using
Definitely,
for the quality
definitely.
of work.
Because obviously we need quality so that our client does not suffer.
So we have, let's take this last question. We have Yatharth Garg. He has already raised three questions, but I want to take this one. So he is actually making an LLM for legal tech. So he wants to know if there is any feature you can suggest for us to add in this legal tech. He's making something like that. So any feature which is missing, or you think it's very much needed, and if you can suggest him.
No, but ultimately, what he has created up till date, that has to be understood, no? Because we can just tell us from our own personal experience, might be he has used it,
No,
right?
but,
He
but
has.
what do you think is the most needed thing in this legal tech,
This
like the
I
legal.
think it's
document
it's
reading?
it's your it's your task automation, right? And it depends upon your real time collaboration.
It also
If it
depends
is
upon
if
what the
these
case
tools
wants.
are very well coordinated and authenticated, then other parts are the sub parts of these two. What I feel personally, I'm not from the tech background, but yes, I
So I
have
think
been.
so. This document review, due diligence, and all are very
That
standard
that
features
is
of legal tech.
yes, that is
Very
that is.
standard.
That is
But
yes.
something you think that it should be there, like any feature you think is missing, and it can help you do the
I
work in
feel
a better quality.
the
If you,
another coming one is online dispute resolution. ODR. ODR also prepared the episode and also keep ODRs media and artificial intelligence will suddenly help people to access to the justice system and also law firms and the lawyers also to make something like this.
okay, sir. I think we had a great discussion on AI. So I think we'll wind up now. Thank you all for joining us this evening for your insightful contribution for today's discussion on impact of AI technology in legal industry. A special thank you to your esteemed panelist, Dr. Ashok Yende, Advocate Jatin Sharma, Advocate Anmol Sharma, Advocate Keshav Dimani. I think he was not here. He didn't join us, but I'll still thank him, even if he has not come. Thank you so much, sir. It was a great pleasure to meet you. And
Same
thank you
here.
so much for the
Thank you.
insightful
Same
information.
here.
And I would like to just thank to all of you as well as the entire team of Rest the Case who has organized this panel discussion as well as the audience. The I think Yatharth has also asked so many questions and Mr. Pratap Shin is also there. So a lot
Yes,
of other I think law students and audience are also there. So I think they have grown up to that level to ask such kind of good questions.
yes, sir.
Right. So the sensible questions were there. So I'm
Yes, sir.
thankful to them also, and definitely we can just extend our thanks to entire team of Rest the Case. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir, for that. Yeah,
Thank you.
thank
All
you.
right, sir. Thank you.
Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Jai Hind, Jai Mata.
Jai Bharat.